Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 2103rd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Traders, Omniacs, thank you for tuning in. Love you guys. Really appreciate you watching these videos, your comments, and all of you in my live trading room. This trading room has gotten so smart over the last few years. Great traders hanging out in my trading room. You know, if you don't know what you're doing, if you need a place to hang out all day, I've got a live trading room. It is absolutely free of charge. No credit cards, no nonsense. Just come to livewithoscar.com, make your way to Omni Chat, and join me in my live trading room, and we'll see if we get through these rough and tumble markets together. I'll see if I can help you out. So, right off the bat, I know it's only Thursday, and knock on wood, but I am taking a bow for these trades this week. I mean, oh my God, Omni is just killing these markets. Monday, winner. Tuesday, winner. Wednesday, winner. Thursday, extreme winner. And here we are Thursday night going into Friday. Now let me explain, with all these winners, there's a lot of risk involved in this, and they could have all been losers this week. So you must know this is a very risky game. Nobody wins all the time. Omni doesn't win all the time. I don't win all the time. You certainly can't win all the time. But if you're controlled in your approach, you put your stops in first so you get knocked out when you're wrong, and you follow the rules to trading without interfering, and you can do really well in this business. So let's get started. If you know the risks and you put your stops in, let's talk about what's going to happen on Thursday night into Friday. I'm excited about this. So Omni's been killing it. I'm going to trust Omni to go forward on Friday. This is for Friday, May 15th, 2020. A neutral Omni comes back to us. We had a bearish Omni for Thursday. It cranked out on the downside. We got out with huge profits and sidestepped, just like I told you in my video on Wednesday. We got short. It dumped. NASDAQ and S&P, we sidestepped after we took profits, and it rallied back up. So let's talk about the markets for a moment. The first video this week, I said, listen, no matter what happens this week, it'll only go down a few days, and then the Fed is going to come in and save the market. Why? Because the Fed, you know what, let me put this in a different light. If you as an investor put $9 trillion into a stock, into a company, and you've got unlimited access to more funds to invest, and that stock starts to go down for 3 days, what would you do? Would you buy more? Wouldn't you buy enough to stop that downward movement so that the market goes back up and doesn't turn to the dark side? I would. If you had unlimited funds, well, that's the Fed. They just put $9 trillion into the company called the USA, and when the market goes down a few days, the Fed is going to come in and buy it, because why wouldn't they? They've got a big investment in this thing not going down. So I mentioned on Monday that that's probably what's going to happen into Thursday, Friday. And Thursday afternoon, we started a bit of a turnaround, and here's where it gets interesting. I think the Fed's going to come in and buy it Friday. I think the market's going to go up Friday, but Omni said, hold on a moment, Oscar, not so fast. It's only gone from bearish to neutral on Thursday evening for Friday. It's not bullish yet. So I am not going to just run out and buy the E-mini S&P. In fact, let's talk about what's on the board. The Omni is neutral for trading on Friday. It allows me the artistic license to trade from either side. I can either buy the dips or sell the rallies with a neutral Omni, and I will do either of those if it sets up. Then, traders, I came out in front of this camera several times last week and said, crude oil, my new target is 28, after giving you a target for 15, and we got down there. Then, as the market hit 15 and went down to negative 40, as we all seen, once it bottomed, I called for $28 in crude. And guess what happened? Crude oil traded $27.96 today, this afternoon. Thank you, Omni. How about that call, kids? Now, crude nails the $28 Omni target. Omni is neutral for trading on Friday in the E-mini S&P and NASDAQ. However, all that glitters is gold. And you know what? Silver's shining as well. I'm going to go after the gold and silver. I've got great charts to show you in gold and silver and the indices. We're going to look at them right now. But remember, neutral Omni, so I'm not just going after anything. You're going to need a serious dip to get me involved on the long side, or a serious rally for me to possibly sell. Crude I'm not going to go near because we just hit my targets and I've got to reassess and see what's going to come next. But I don't know, I seem to like these metals, traders. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, the E-mini S&P showed you in last night's video this is a do-or-die juncture. And why would I think that? Well, if you look at this channel right here, the purple channel, when you get to it, it holds. You get to it, and it held. We got to it again on Wednesday, went through, but Thursday came back up and settled inside the channel. In other words, Wednesday might have just been a test, and Thursday we got right back in the channel. That could be going on. Omni went from bearish to neutral. It didn't go bullish, but it did go neutral when that happened. So we'll see. Maybe it's worth buying. We'll let the market tell us throughout the day on Friday. Dow looks very much like the E-mini S&P, except for the Dow made it through the channel, but it hit the 50-ball moving average perfectly and propelled right back up to this spot. So it is in the channel. You can see this very light blue channel, right? So that's back in the channel. Gives the market some credence and gives the buyers some credit. We'll see what happens here. Again, we've got a neutral Omni, so we'll play that by ear. And then here's crude oil, traders. Here's where we were when I called for $28 and I gave you the target. 2 days later, I did another video, and I reiterated that target remains valid. Here we are a few days later. That's where it was, and this is what happened. That's good analysis, right, kids? It went right to the target. I mean, well, just about. It hit 27.96. The call was for 2,800. You can't really do much better than that. So now I'll reassess what's going on here, and I'll let you know what I think about crude as next week plods along. And here's what I like. Look at the gold. Gold is looking good. It broke out of this pennant flag. You could visualize the pole, right? Pennant flag. You could use this whole thing for the pole if you want. Just depends on how you want to draw it. But we broke out of that pennant flag, and gold, if you ask me, looks pretty good. And I've got a bright green Omni for gold. So I like gold. And here's something I normally wouldn't bother showing because this is such a dog market, but dare I say, silver looks good here, too. I mean, of all things, silver looking good. This is the dog of all dogs. Why would I say that? So I started 39 years ago in the business. You know what the price of silver was? It was trading between about 16 and 13. Do you know what the price of silver is 39 years later? Right here. It's never gone anywhere. The price of gold skyrocketed. The price of platinum, the price of copper, the price of everything I've ever traded has doubled or tripled. The S&P, bonds, everything. Silver in 39 years, it's at the same price. It is a dog. However, it does have its days where it goes up. And what I see here is if you look back at this bull flag, it worked really well. Now we put in a nice little flat, a pullback, and you know what? You could actually turn this into a flag right here too, this whole piece if you wanted to. Another flag. Now we get above the 50-ball moving average. We build this little flag and stick our head up with the green Omni and the green Omni in gold. You got to like silver. You got to like gold for trading on Friday, May 15th. Traders, let's finish this video. Traders, you've seen the charts. You've got my reasoning why I think gold looks better than the rest of the lot. Looks like an easier trade to get into. You can see that the S&P and the Dow have kind of gotten back into that channel, and maybe we'll have an update, maybe they won't. Omni says, don't worry about that so much. Go look elsewhere for your fun, and that's what we'll do for trading on Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Love you, cats. I am there in my trading room. If you need advice, if you need help, if you don't know what you're doing, hang out with me in that live trading room. And traders, if you don't mind, I'm putting out fantastic analysis for you cats. It costs you $0 to watch these videos. Can you do me a favor? Share, promote, like these videos all over the internet. Tell your friends, get people to watch these videos. We could certainly use more fans and more viewers because I don't mind helping people, and there's a lot of crap out there that doesn't really help. So let's get some of those people saved and get them into the Omni way of seeing the markets. And I know we can help them if they follow those Omni rules. Thank you ahead of time. Once again, last round of applause before I get my butt out of here. Thank you, everybody, for watching this video. Thank you for hanging in my trading room. And thanks for keeping me company every day because I'd lose my mind if I had to do this alone. So remember, You cannot get emotional when you're trading. You can't make those snap decisions. You know what I mean? You can't be a cowboy. No seat of the pants decisions. Learn how to plan a trade, then trade that plan, and every day act that way, and you will find consistency in the markets. And where there's consistency, money gets made. So you've got to be consistent. You can't be changing your mind every 5 minutes when the market whips around. If you don't know how to create that trading plan, I hold Omni camps out here in Las Vegas, and in fact, on the 21st of May, my first Omni camp that I'm having this whole year because of Corona, only 3 people will be showing up at that camp. If this camp goes well, and Vegas, well, the camp will go well. If they don't shut Vegas down again, I may open up another camp for 3 more people at the end of June. I don't want to say that officially yet because I want this one in May to be complete and see that Vegas stays open. But if Vegas stays open, I will have 1 more camp this summer. I will invite 3 more of you Omniacs out. If you'd like to come out here and learn this craft from me personally, please fill out your OmniCamp applications at livewithoscar.com. All right, traders, again, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do, in my opinion, to keep those emotions at bay, and I know that's not easy, but try this. Say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Thank you, traders. Once again, I will see you all at livewithoscar.com. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.